In this tutorial, we're going to take a closer look at Panopto and how to set up a Panopto assignment in the revised content editor. To begin, we'll navigate to a weekly module. In this instance, I'm using Week 9 module. The next thing we'll do is we'll go up to where we have our tools and we'll choose Assessments. Remember, we're going to show how to set up an assignment here. So what we'll do is we'll go under Assessments, navigate down to Assignments. In this example, we'll go ahead and we will name the possible assignment. We'll call this Panopto Video Assignment. Next, what you would want to do is go ahead and add some explanation about what the assignment is. I normally would recommend using some type of a heading for this. So we might call this Panopto Video Assignment. And then below that, we would probably have some directions that you would go ahead and you would fill out an explanation of exactly what you want the students to do. Below the actual directions or the prompt for the assignment, next what you would do is you would use this new editor box. This has changed, and this is why we're doing a new updated video on this. It's quite possible that the tools that you see across the top here are limited to this first row. If that's all you see, you'll want to go ahead and come over to where you see the three dots that will allow you to expand the text editor to more. Then below this, what you'll do is you will find the location where you want to add the instructions for Panopto. And you'll navigate over to the right-hand circle with the plus in it. This is going to be in the second column. And remember, that may be hidden. We'll go ahead and select to add content. And when we do this, we'll get a new pop-up browser or pop-up window that appears. You're going to go ahead and you're going to navigate down to Additional Tools and go to Panopto Student Video Submission. When we do this, it's going to automatically copy and paste some instructions for you into this. Now, one of the challenges right now that we currently have is that the mashups don't currently exist anymore. This has been replaced by this plus add content area. So I would advise you probably to modify these instructions in step number 3 right here. What I would do is I would say in the text editor, expand the text editor. So we'll go ahead and do this. Expand the text editor box and select Panopto Student Video Submission. And then in parentheses, found in the circle with the plus symbol. Something like this is probably what I would modify this to. All of the other instructions will remain the same and the setup will be fairly much the same. We'll demo that in a moment. Once I've done that, I'll go ahead and select Submit, and if I'm in a hurry, you'll notice that I forgot to add a point value to this. Since this is a demonstration, I will just add this as 0 points for now. And then I'll select this. Now you'll notice that this would be my example. So if I went into week 1, I'm going to change this into preview mode so we can see what a student would see if they were experiencing this. So to access the preview mode, I come up to the upper right-hand corner and I select student preview mode here. And Blackboard will show me now as my students would experience this. And I encourage you to test this. So I will select week 9, which is where I built the assignment. Now there's two things that I want to point out to you. Step 1, which is right here, you'll notice that there's a hyperlink here. And when I select that hyperlink, Panopto would open the student's individual personal video folder. So there's really a two-step process to completing a Panopto video assignment. I'll demonstrate. So notice that a new web browser tab opened, and students would then use all of the functions of Panopto. The one that they're most likely to choose is Panopto Capture. And this is where they would get the basic video editor. Once they've completed their video, it will save into Panopto. Now, to actually submit the assignment to the instructor, they have to move on and follow steps 2 through 6. You'll notice that step 2 talks about the video assignment in Blackboard. So what students need to do is not just select this link in step 1. The link in step 1 allows them to create the video, but to submit the video, they'll navigate to the actual name of the assignment. Notice at the top here, this is an assignment and it says Panopto Video Assignment. When I select this as a student, I'll get the assignment information in the point value. I'll see the instructions again. I'll create the video in step 1, and then I'll select under Assignment Submission, Text Submission, Write Submission. It's very important that your students follow this. And I would encourage you to demonstrate this to them before you attempt to send them on their way doing an assignment. What students will do when they select the Write Submission is they will do pretty much what you just did as the instructor. They'll say, this is my video submission for whatever assignment. Then below this, they'll use the same text editor box that you used. But remember, the mashup button is missing now. So they'll come down to the More to expand the text editor box just like you did. They will select the plus in the circle, which is the Add Content symbol. And then they will select Panopto Student Video Submission. And from here, they would be able to choose one of their recordings, whatever the recording is, to submit as part of their assignment. Notice when they submit that, the title and the link will automatically be pasted into the submission. And then the student will come down to the bottom and they'll select Submit. And at that point, this is what it would look like. Review submission history, and you can see that this would be the submission that goes through on this. So I hope that you found this tutorial useful. It is a little bit different of a process, but still very similar. I would encourage you to share this process with your students before going out and working with a Panopto video assignment. This will need to be updated in courses. Probably the most important part of this, other than sharing this information with the students, is to make sure that you change in the instructions for the video submission and talk about the Add Content button. Please feel free to share this video with your students so they understand this as well. If you have additional questions, like always, please reach out to the Faculty Center for the Advancement of Teaching and Learning.